Gong beating in Fiji. Naingiri ni lali. The beating of these Fijian musical instruments is done on two hollow wooden gongs, one larger than the other, using beaters made also of wood. Sometimes the large gong is used alone, sometimes both are used together. The first 9 gong beats here recorded were collected by Ulaosi vosabalavu of Kabara Island in the Lau Group. Number 1. This gong beat, lali ni kaci, called the strong men together to defend the village when the enemy had been sighted, ordered the women, the old men and the children to get away into the bush or to caves, and summoned friendly villagers nearby to come to their help. The large gong only is used. Number 2. This gong beat, lali ni saka mote and koro, was used when a village had been burnt. In the peace of today, it is not used indiscriminately in villages where they know the meaning, and beating it may cause trouble. Both gongs are used. Number 3. This gong beat, lali ni bokola, was used only when a body had been brought in to be eaten. Both gongs are used. Number 4. This gong beat, lali ni vuki, was an invitation to heathen villages to become Christian. If they refused, their villages would be attacked. The large gong is used alone. Number 5. This gong beat, lali ni wate, proclaimed the end of fighting and the return of peace. It is used nowadays to summon people to church. Both gongs are used. Number 6. This gong beat, na lali ni soro masu masu, was used to call people together early in the morning for worship and prayer. One man beats both gongs together. Number 7. This gong beat, na lali vakaturanga, was used to let chiefs know it is time to assemble for discussion or feasting. Both gongs are used. Number 8. This gong beat, na lali ni mate, was and still is used to announce that the corpse of a dead chief has left his house and that the beating is continued until the corpse reaches the burial place. Sometimes one man beats each gong, sometimes one man beats both of them. Number 9. This gong beat, na lalini tambu, announced a prohibition on making noise in a village, for example, because the chief was there or because someone in the village had died. Nowadays it is used for such purposes as announcing the time for children to go to bed or for Yangona drinking to stop. The large gong only is used. A tuning fork will now be sounded. The note of this tuning fork is C. That was a repetition of beat number 2. All the foregoing records were made at Suva in May 1957. We are now going to hear a repetition of gong beat number 7, na lali Vakaturanga, as it was recorded at Tumbo in the Lau Group in 1955.
There's a large canopy formed by this very large tapa cloth carried by about 3 dozen people all the way around. The canopy is protecting the mangi-mangi, which is now laid in front of Ratu Sukuna, sitting at the top end of their rara. It's unwrapped, and we can see the very brightly colored mats that it's laid on. The sticks supporting the mangi-mangi are removed. The canopy is taken away, and now the mangi-mangi is stood up on its end, reaching to, I imagine, about 15 feet high. It looks rather like a mummy. It has what appears to be a head, and then the mangi-mangi itself, swathed in this tapa, forms the rest of the body. It's standing up now in front of Ratu Salala. It's supported by a number of Fijian men. The rest of the bearers and the canopy bearers are now seating themselves on the ground in front of the Vapatunaloa, where Ratu Salala is sitting.
Then came the first part of the procession.
Tuilau came leading the procession, and he was accompanied by women dressed in black, holding behind him an enormous tapa. It looked as though it was hundreds of feet long. Accompanying them were men and women dressed in black with large mats round their waists, and they were bearing sticks like quarterstaves, which they beat and screamed and yelled as they came up. They were followed by a very long procession of men and women bearing Sulu material in a very long, making a stream of about 100 yards in all, and behind them came a large sort of trailer which was loaded up with mats and was decorated with pawpaw trees on either side, and all round was red and white material.